everyone, welcome back. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be sharing two projects, one featuring the freebie that you can get if you are purchasing something for $50 or more over at Trinity's website. And this super cute cheesy freebie is perfect to combine with other products that Trinity has. For example, the extra cheesy 6x8 stamp set and the new festive cheese, which are more sort of decorational pieces for your cheese. So that is really cute. And I stamped some of the images out here on some Nina 80-pound cardstock, and I'm using Memento black ink, which is my favorite when I'm going to use alcohol markers to color my images in. And by the way, here is that cute freebie. So it's really sweet, and it also comes with a die, so you can get both the stamp and the sentiment cut out perfectly when you are done coloring your image. So I had to pick a bigger piece of paper to be able to fit my little stack of cheese here. So it nearly looks like a Christmas tree, and I guess that is the idea, which is really sweet. So I'm using the same type of ink here, double stamping just to get a perfect Christmas impression, and this was the first time I used them, so sometimes they need a little bit more love to get that perfect stamping right away. So for my coloring, I told you I will use my Copic markers, but I will also use my Olos. So I used a combination between the two, and they work really nicely together. And I also think that the Nina paper is the one I get the best results with. But I have to tell you, I haven't played around too much with different types of paper. So maybe there is better papers out there, so yeah, I just wanted to point that out. As you can see, I sped my coloring up quite a lot because I don't I'm no expert at coloring, and I don't want you to sit here and just look at my coloring forever, so I'm gonna try to speed this up as much as I can without sort of taking too much out. And you can see I now switch to my Olo markers, and I also use them like screwed apart to be able to use the tip-to-tip technique if I need it. So this is basically the tip-to-tip technique, where I'm just dabbing the lighter marker on top of the darker one to get that perfect blend between the two. So there we have them all colored in, and we're going to do the exact same thing for our stack of cheeses here, and they are just adorable. And I'm trying to get a little bit of shading here between two markers, so they are quite close in color, but I think it's getting the job done, and it looks like they are casting some shadows, and that the cheese is, yeah, sort of more three-dimensional than two-dimensional, if that makes sense. For the star, of course, I went with yellow, and then I'm gonna color in my tiny lights here, and I wanted them to be in the rainbow color because I wanted more color into my projects, because I knew my background would probably be a little bit more, not boring, but dull, because I like to use colors wherever I can fit them in. So you can see here they are going to look so cute when they are all done, colored in. And I love the festive feel of this. So when choosing color combinations, for this one it was quite easy. I just went with the rainbow and started from that. But otherwise I tried to keep to like a color family for, say, green, blue, and maybe yellow. And then just stick with those colors and then work from there. But for today I just went with the rainbow. Here you can see how cute these little cheeses turned out, and of course I'm using some double-sided foam squares. These are just adorable, or perfect, and it makes the project look so adorable when they are done. And I love the little holly leaves that I put on Santa's hat. So this is the vision I had for my project, and here you can see I have the old A7 diamond background. I'm gonna dry emboss it a little bit offset. I hope you get an idea of what I'm gonna do. So I just have a flexible mat that I'm running through my machine, and you can see here how this is looking, and I love how this turned out. It really steps this background up quite a lot. So when this is done, I'm taking some adhesive to the background and pressing it down to my A2 card front. And then I can go ahead and take some more foam to the back of my cheese. And of course I stuck myself to the cheese as well. And then I can just play around with the placement. And my sentiment, of course, will go in the middle of this. So I'm having some foam behind that as well. So that is just so cute. So there we go. Our first project is pretty much finished. I embellished it with some clear sequins from Trinity. By the way, I think all of the sequins are 15% off until the 3rd of December. So go check it out if you like to use or buy some more sequins. They have a really good assortment. And I think it was 25 of all of Trinity's other products, sort of stamps and dies and stuff like that. So definitely go check out those as well. So here I'm using the Retro Snowflake Wrap 6x6 stamp and creating my own tag with some gray paper and tone-on-tone stamping. And we can have our cheese on top of that. So cute. And I love that we are sort of using this as a tag because I really need more of those when Christmas is coming around. So I need to create a stack of those and just have them ready to pop on to presents. So I'm just tying a bow at the top, I'm tying something here at the top. This is always the hardest part, I think, with tags, to make the twine be a cute bow. So yeah. So there we go, our 2 projects are finished. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and got inspired to create something. Don't forget, you are able to pick up that freebie if you purchase something over $50 over at Trinity's website. And I hope to see what you create. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!